Hello, friends. Today, I want to speak about something that silently holds many of us back: the past. Our memories, experiences, and regrets have a strange power. They can teach us, guide us, and strengthen us, but they can also trap us, weigh us down, and prevent us from moving forward. Being stuck in the past is like carrying a heavy bag full of yesterday's mistakes, sorrows, or missed opportunities, expecting it to serve you in today's world. But the truth is, holding on to what was cannot change what is, nor can it shape what will be. The first step in freeing yourself from the past is acceptance. Accept that what happened cannot be undone, and that the choices you made, the mistakes, and the experiences, good or bad, have shaped you into who you are today. Acceptance does not mean approval or forgetting. It means acknowledging reality without resistance. When you stop fighting what cannot be changed, your mind and heart start to regain space, clarity, and peace. Next comes forgiveness, both for yourself and for others. Many of us are weighed down by guilt, regret, or resentment. We replay scenarios, wishing we had acted differently or blaming someone for what happened. Forgiveness is not a favor to others, it is a gift to yourself. By forgiving, you release the chains of anger, self-blame, and pain, allowing yourself to step into the present with freedom and courage. Reflection is also essential, but it must be purposeful. Reflect on your past to extract lessons, not to punish yourself. What did you learn? How did those experiences shape your character, resilience, or perspective? Every setback, every heartbreak, every failure carries insight. If you choose to see it, use the past as a teacher, not as a jailer. Another vital step is redirecting your focus to the present. You can only act today, and your life unfolds in the now. Dwelling in yesterday keeps you from seeing the opportunities, relationships, and experiences that await you. Cultivate mindfulness, gratitude, and presence, and you will notice how much power and beauty exist in the current moment. Finally, envision your future. The past is behind you, but the future is in your hands. Create goals, dreams, and intentions that inspire you. Take small, deliberate steps forward. When your mind and heart are aligned with what is possible now, the weight of the past naturally begins to lift, and you feel lighter, stronger, and more hopeful. Being stuck in the past may feel safe because it is familiar, but true growth, happiness, and freedom lie in letting go, learning, and stepping forward. The past is a chapter, not the entire story. You have the power to write the next pages with courage, clarity, and hope. Beginning right now, in this very moment. Acceptance is the first step. Acceptance is the most important and often the most challenging step toward freeing yourself from the past. Many people resist what has already happened, replaying events, wishing things were different, or blaming themselves and others. This resistance creates unnecessary suffering and keeps you trapped in memories that cannot be changed. Accepting the past does not mean you approve of it or forget it. It simply means acknowledging reality for what it is and allowing yourself to move forward. Acceptance allows your mind and heart to release tension and open space for clarity. When you stop fighting what cannot be changed, you no longer waste energy dwelling on if only or what could have been. Instead, you begin to see the past as a teacher, offering lessons and insights that can guide your present and future choices. Without acceptance, the past becomes a cage. It holds you back from embracing opportunities, from nurturing relationships, and from pursuing your dreams. When you consciously choose to accept, you empower yourself. You no longer allow regret, resentment, or fear to dominate your life. Instead, you create a foundation of peace and understanding, where you can act intentionally, respond wisely, and begin to reclaim your freedom. Acceptance also teaches patience and self-compassion. You recognize that everyone, including yourself, has made mistakes, faced challenges, or experienced pain. Rather than punishing yourself for what happened, you offer understanding and kindness, creating the mental and emotional space necessary for growth. Ultimately, acceptance is the gateway to healing. It is the conscious decision to stop carrying the weight of what cannot be changed and to focus instead on what you can influence. When you accept the past, you stop being its prisoner and start being its student, learning, growing, and preparing to step into the present with courage and clarity. Forgive yourself and others. Forgiveness is a powerful tool for breaking free from the past. When we hold on to guilt, regret, or resentment, we keep ourselves tethered to experiences that no longer serve us. These negative emotions can weigh heavily on the mind and heart, preventing peace, clarity, and forward movement. Forgiveness, however, is not about excusing harmful behavior or pretending pain never happened. It is about releasing the emotional chains that keep you stuck. Forgiving yourself is often the most difficult part. We replay mistakes over and over, believing that self-punishment is necessary for redemption. But self-forgiveness is essential for healing. By accepting your imperfections, acknowledging the lessons learned, and showing yourself compassion, you allow your mind and heart to rest. You reclaim energy and focus that was previously tied up in self-blame. Forgiving others is equally transformative. Holding on to resentment or anger towards someone else keeps the past alive in your present. Forgiveness is not about their approval or about forgetting what happened. It is about freeing yourself. When you release grudges, you create space for peace, joy, and growth. Forgiveness is a gift, a conscious act of liberation. It allows you to step into the present unburdened by the weight of yesterday's pain. It restores emotional balance, strengthens resilience, and opens the door for authentic happiness. Learn from the past. Don't dwell in it. The past can either be a teacher or a jailer. It all depends on how you engage with it. Reflection is valuable, but it must be purposeful. Dwelling on mistakes, failures, or regrets keeps you trapped, constantly reliving experiences that cannot be changed. Instead, approach the past as a source of learning. Ask yourself what lessons it offers, what patterns you notice, and how you can use those insights to improve your life moving forward. Every challenge or setback carries wisdom. Perhaps it taught you patience, resilience, or the importance of boundaries. Perhaps it revealed your inner strength or highlighted areas for growth. By extracting these lessons, you turn the past into a tool for personal development, rather than a weight that drags you down. Reflection allows you to understand the why behind your choices, the motivations behind your reactions, and the growth needed to navigate future challenges. It transforms mistakes into stepping stones, heartbreaks into sources of empathy, and failures into catalysts for strength. Learning from the past also empowers you to make better decisions in the present. When you understand what did not serve you before, you can consciously choose paths that align with your values, priorities, and goals. This approach creates a cycle of growth where every experience, no matter how difficult, contributes to your wisdom and resilience. Focus on the present moment. The present moment is the only time you truly have control over. When your mind dwells on the past, you neglect the opportunities, choices, and experiences available to you today. Mindfulness and presence are key to redirecting your energy from regret to action. Being present means observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment, fully engaging with your surroundings, and appreciating the beauty and potential of each moment. It allows you to respond intentionally rather than react unconsciously. The present is where your power lies, the space in which you can change your life, pursue goals, nurture relationships, and cultivate peace. Focusing on the present also enhances gratitude. You notice the small joys, successes, and moments of connection that often go overlooked when consumed by the past. By grounding yourself in today, you build resilience against old wounds and create a foundation for a meaningful, fulfilling life. Presence is not passive. It requires practice, awareness, and discipline. Through meditation, journaling, or conscious reflection, you train your mind to stay anchored in the now, gradually reducing the pull of yesterday's regrets. The more consistently you live in the present, the lighter, freer, and more empowered you feel. Set goals for the future. Shifting your focus toward the future is essential for breaking free from the past. The past cannot be changed, but the future is in your hands. By setting goals and creating a vision for what you want to achieve, you transform energy previously spent on regret into purposeful action. Goals provide direction and motivation. They inspire you to take deliberate steps forward, even when fear, uncertainty, or past failures try to hold you back. They create a sense of agency, reminding you that you are not defined by what has happened, but by the choices you make today. Future-focused thinking also fosters hope. When you envision a life of growth, happiness, and fulfillment, you invite opportunities, possibilities, and creativity into your present. Goal setting is not about escaping the past. It is about using the present moment to build a future that aligns with your dreams, values, and strengths. By combining clarity, planning, and action, you convert lessons from the past into stepping stones toward the future. Each small step you take empowers you, reinforces your resilience, and gradually dissolves the emotional hold of yesterday's pain. Embrace growth and transformation. Letting go of the past is a continuous process that requires courage, patience, and commitment. Growth is not linear, and transformation often comes in small, incremental steps. By embracing change, learning from experiences, and taking conscious action, you gradually release the grip of the past. Transformation begins with mindset. You choose to see challenges as opportunities, setbacks as lessons, and pain as a teacher. You develop resilience, adaptability, and emotional strength that allow you to navigate life with confidence. Personal growth also involves self-compassion. Understand that it is natural to stumble, to feel regret, or to relive painful memories. Treat yourself with kindness and patience, recognizing that each moment of reflection, forgiveness, and action contributes to your evolution. Embracing transformation means actively creating a life aligned with your values, goals, and authentic self. Every step forward, no matter how small, reinforces your freedom, empowerment, and sense of purpose. The past may have shaped you, but it does not define you. Your choices today shape who you will become tomorrow. Friends, the past is a chapter, not the whole story. It can teach, guide, and strengthen you, but it should never imprison you. Holding on to yesterday's regrets, mistakes, or heartbreaks only robs you of the life waiting for you today. True freedom begins when you choose to let go, learn, and step forward with intention. Acceptance, forgiveness, reflection, presence, and goal setting are the keys to unlocking this freedom. Accept what has happened without resistance. Forgive yourself and others to release the chains of guilt and resentment. Reflect on lessons without dwelling on failures. Anchor yourself in the present, where your power and choices exist, and envision the future with hope, purpose, and determination. Remember, growth is a journey, not a destination. Each step you take away from the past, no matter how small, brings you closer to clarity, peace, and self-discovery. The past has shaped you, but it does not define you. You have the power to write the next chapters of your life, filled with courage, resilience, and joy. So today, make a promise to yourself: I will release what no longer serves me. I will learn from my past without being trapped by it. I will live fully in the present and step boldly into the future. Your story is still being written, and the best chapters are yet to come. Embrace them with an open heart and unwavering courage.